back. So this lesson I want to print the customers. I want to show list of all customers feature. I want that to work. So if I scroll down, I have a feature here called list customers, and that's what we're going to do. And let's just make a method here right away called list customers. So I'm pretty much just converting from actually just printing list customers to actually making a real method that can list customers. Let me just zoom here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Alt Enter like it shows right here, or Alt dot, and it'll pop up and say, don't you want me to create this beautiful method you just figured out a name for? And I'll say, yes, please generate the method for me. It'll do it. And if I press F12, I'll actually get to that method. Gazumi, there we go. It got a not implemented exception right away. Let's just remove that. And it's also a static method. We talked about that earlier, so I don't want to dive into that right now. But if you use methods from a main method, they will be static as well. We'll figure that out later when we start working with classes. Good. So we want to list our customers, what to do. First of all, we need to make a for each loop, or that's one way to do it. I don't want to use for loop this time. I want to use the for each loop. In the for each loop, I can just tap through this, and I want to get one customer, right? Per run, per loop, I want to get a customer from the list of customers, right? So that's kind of how you can read the for each loop. I want to get a customer for each loop inside the customer's list. So getting first customer, getting second customer, etc., etc. That's kind of the idea with the for each. Good. So now we have that available. What we're going to do is we're going to write line all of this. So console write line like this. And here we'll start out with the $sign. Oh yeah, the $sign, that works. I'll write name, that's for the customer name, and then we'll add these, whoops, we need to be inside, we'll add these curly brackets dot end here, boop boop, there we go. And here we'll actually do customer dot first name, right? We'll do a small space, and we'll do the same thing for customer last name, customer last name, like this. And we will make another space, and then we'll say address like this, and then we'll write same idea with the curly brackets dot end and customer address. Bajumi, there we go. So I'll stop this now and let's scroll back. Oh, you guys can't see this. Let's try and see if we can multi-line this, because this is annoying. Notice what happens when I make multiple lines. It actually uses the old plus sign that we were trying to avoid. We'll do it anyway because it's just easier to read now. So now we have the console write line right here. Let's just do something else, because I kind of want to end this with actually putting in a write line that just brings in a new line. That's all I want. So not after each customer, I just want to do it in the end, so we'll just move it in a second. So here I'll add a new line. I'll add the new line here, and what I want to do is pretty much just add a new line, and I'll actually also do it before we actually list the customer. So I'll do something like this, where I say list of customers, just to make it more shiny. This is a console app, but we can still make it shiny, right? So I'll do something like this. So I'll just bring a new line before I actually write list all customers, and when it's listed all the customers, it'll bring a new line right there. Let's see what happens. We should now be able to run this. Let me zoom out, and then we should be able to write 1 for listing all customers, press enter, and there we go. We have list of customers, Bob Dylan, Lars Bilde, and their addresses, and now we can select again. Let's just list them again. Yay, they're still there. We can exit the program, pressing 5. We got it. Now we can list all customers. See you in the next lesson where we'll have even more fun.